Hey guys, this is the Mall Fox here, and today I'm going to show you guys the Village Mall, located in Newport, Arkansas. So, the Village Mall, then known as Village Mall Shopping Center, opened around 1970, anchored by Walmart and what was most likely a Safeway grocery store. According to an advertisement, the mall had space for 15 stores under one roof. And some stores occupying the mall in 1972 included Village Cobbler Shoes, Purdy's Gift Shop, Angela's Dress Shop, Merle Norman, Van Atkins Shoe Store, Van Atkins Department Store, and a Singer Sewing Store, among others. Now, there's actually a bit of an interesting story when it comes to Newport, Arkansas, and Sam Walton, founder of Walmart. Sam Walton operated his Ben Franklin store in Newport, Arkansas, until essentially being disallowed to continue business in the town. The landlord of the building wanted to give the successful business to his son, and so Sam Walton moved to Bentonville, and the rest is history. Sam Walton's name would return, though, to the town of Newport, as in 1969 they opted to open a location at the Village Mall Shopping Center, and it was store number 18 in the growing chain. So I have been fortunate enough to visit this mall twice now. This footage that we just saw was from May of 2024, shot on my S22 Ultra. And coming back home from a trip I took in January of 2025, I stopped back in at the mall, and that footage was shot on my Pocket 2 at nighttime. So the rest of the video will be consisting of that nighttime footage where I will continue to tell the mall's story. So moving on with the mall's history. The Walmart at the Village Mall would close in November of 1989, and later was subdivided into smaller tenants. They opted to open up another discount location in 1989, and that discount location would close in 2013 and was replaced with a supercenter. So there were 3 Walmart locations throughout time in Newport, Arkansas. There was a detached twin-screen cinema that, according to Cinema Treasures, opened on March 4th, 1974 and closed on October 27th, 1994. Going into the 2000s, Van Atkins as a chain would close its final stores in the later part of 2004, with the store at the Village Mall in Newport closing sometime before this. However, the space would be taken up by Stage in April of 2005, so it didn't sit vacant for too long. At some point in the past, a Sears hometown would open opposite the IMAD Grill down on that end of the mall that we saw earlier. However, as many of you guys know, Sears hometown, well, they're not around anymore, and it would have closed sometime in the past couple years. The Stage store on the left, it closed in March of 2020, and at some point in the past, the Save-A-Lot grocery store, which took over the old Safeway, it too would close, and today, as of 2025, remains vacant. Today, there's a number of businesses that call the mall home. There's the IMAD Grill, H&R Block, Village Hair and Nail Salon, Bank of New England Mortgage, Nails and Tan, and possibly one or two others. There also appears to be a pediatrics place and some sort of election committee. It seems that this mall is focused more on serving local business of the community rather than attracting any national chains, and that's typical of a place like this. And obviously, as I mentioned earlier, since Walmart was subdivided to make way for exterior-facing retail only, there's some businesses in that part of the property as well. I would like it if this mall could somehow, fill the former Save-A-Lot space and keep itself going for a while. I don't think it's in any danger of closing per se, but, there's some vacancies in here, and towns like this typically don't even have malls. This is a pretty small town. But I definitely like it. This mall has a lot of charm and a lot of vintage aesthetics. But that's going to conclude my video on the Village Mall in Newport, Arkansas. If you guys liked this video and want to see more, consider hitting the subscribe button and ringing the bell, that way you'll never miss a future upload. If you guys liked this video, consider hitting the like button, it really helps the channel out. And leave me a comment down below if this was a mall of your childhood or youth, or if you have an interesting story worth sharing. I read all the comments, especially about the obscure places like this. And I would love to hear all the stories. But otherwise, stay tuned for the next mall video.